Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Being chased out left. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll roll him out right. Looking for Kelsey. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Carson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And the Dolphins are going to recover.
The onside kick recovered by the Dolphins.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Tua sets up to pass it. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit him over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Tua going to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now here's Mahomes. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, first down. Mahomes firing complete, and they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Steps away to his left. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. Now it's Carson. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Here's Mahomes to throw, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Steps away. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards. And the first down.
On first down, Carson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on
the 4th quarter here. They've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Rolling to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Let's go, D. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, red. Mike 54. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
Tua now on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off near the 34. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second down, it's Carson. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Chris Carson, 59 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
7-yard line.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Tua. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Mahomes pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Gain of 5. brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 19, and they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, that's
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
A pitch out to Breida, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Sanders now to have the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Makes the score Chiefs 35, Dolphins 22. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Golden Tate on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is caught. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.